Hello, everybody. How's it going? I'm your host, Nepal V. Think we should be live. Okay, I guess let's get into this. Is my desktop audio working? For some reason, this is really quiet. Hold on. Alright, there. Yeah, that's pretty loud. Goddamn. Okay. How are you doing, everybody? I'm your host, Nepal V. Okay. Let's, let's get into it. Just gotta get some logistics out of the way. Hold on. One more share, I promise. And we should be good to go. Okay, I think we're ready. How's it going, everybody? I'm your host, Nepal V, and we are back. Wait, I lied. One more thing. Music. Every good stream needs music. There. I think that should be good enough. Maybe a bit too loud. We'll see. Alright, we good. So, what I did yesterday was I just messed around with WorldSpace UI, and oh my god, gotta make sure. Opening everything I need to open. Okay, so what I was doing yesterday was I was working on WorldSpace UI. Okay, and I was trying to figure out some stuff regarding it. And what I did do, and also nav meshes. So I made a nav mesh surface, and so what we ended up with is a prototype enemy. Now, we got a problem here that I hope to work out soon, at some point. If I can eventually get this to load. Just gotta let this think a bit. So, the problem is the camera position is awkward, and the health bar should be facing the camera. It should not rotate with the player. For some odd reason, it's doing that. So I gotta figure out how to not do that, I guess. So I gotta make sure, I gotta first figure out how to not make the WorldSpace UI rotate with the and actually face towards the camera. I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom. Sorry about that. I'm back. Okay, let's see. So the thing we want to figure out is the following. What we want to figure out is how to make sure the canvas does not rotate with the player. So let me see. Now let's see what the answers are. present the canvas to the player. Instead, place the canvas in a separate game object in the scene. I'm sorry, rotate with the enemy. Wait, sorry. The enemy AI has and is a sphere. It is look at, actually, that is the right solution. Billboard canvas, okay. That's probably the best way to do it. I mean, I feel like this is probably the best way to do. So we have a main camera and then we assign start. Yeah, I feel like this is probably the best solution. Okay. Let's add a script. And what we're going to do is call this billboard canvas. Probably the best idea here. And I feel like we can use the script in every instance. Okay, so let's rename this to billboard canvas, presumably. That's what it wants us to name it to anyway. Alright, why is it not letting me do it? Okay. Just rename it. Alright, that's all good. So let's open it up. Okay, so as you know, I hate copying code if I don't know how the hell it works. So I don't know why that just happened. So this is billboard canvas, and I guess we can just call it billboard canvas, presumably. It's the name of it, right? Okay. Get rid of this. Start and update. So we want to cache the camera, otherwise performance is going to be an issue. So what we want to do is define a start method, and we just assign the main cameras to the main camera. Okay, and there's also an update method. I don't know why I deleted those. But no matter what we're doing, we're always doing transform look at to the transform's position. And then what do we do? Always face the camera. Stay in, okay, so transform position, and then okay, so this is only for the camera. Right, so obviously this might not work right out of the box. We have to mess around with it. So let's just attach it, I guess. There. So let's try it. This actually might work. I mean, we're using Cinemachine, so where is it? Hey, that's not bad. Not a bad solution. See if the frame rate's messed up. No, frame rate's stable. I like it. Although, to be fair, to be a bit nitpicky, see how that works. Vaderman's gonna hate this, but you know, I'm not spamming rather a million enemies. Alright, I think this is good. Now, the next thing is... And this enemy here... So, let's see, this enemy has a nav mesh agent attached to it. It also has an NPC controller that I followed from a YouTube tutorial. Now, let's open up the NPC controller. Okay. And I'm gonna rename this object to the exact name. So first I need to figure out where it is in here. There it is. Okay, so I think that's gonna cause issues here. And apparently it's not gonna cause issues. So that's good. Okay, so I think we're good. Now the next thing I want to do is actually create my enemy. So this is a good prototype, but that's kind of not what I want, right? So let's go into our experimental controller. Let's go into our models folder. Let's go into a bubbles folder. Now we got a blue bubble here. New blue bubble, rather. I'm gonna create a new folder called Elites. I'm gonna just unpack this prefab. Elite blue bubble. Now you might be wondering what's so special about this elite blue bubble. It's just a blue bubble. Well, kinda. But here's the thing though. It's a bigger bubble. Or we could do like 20, just double the size. I'm sorry, that's too big. Alright. I do like the color, okay? Now, this elite blue bubble has a canvas. Now, we need to remove a couple things. We need to remove that color, okay? And we need to add that script that we just created. So literally this. And it should actually work too. So if you add a canvas, so UI canvas within here. And this canvas is world space. And in this okay, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Let's go into I like there's a health bar I liked. So let's go into here. Let's actually save what we have here because I do like this scene. Let this open. So all I'm doing here is just seeing what assets I have to work with. Nothing super complex, I guess. Alright, apparently we don't have much. We do have sliders and whatnot. We do want to see what else is in here. Why is this way too big? Hold on. Make it 2D. These are all loading, but let's see what other components we have. It's the background, okay, but then what's in the background? I like this. Let's do a UI folder. So this is the one I want here. Small red is okay. I guess I'm just gonna take that one. Okay. There. That's what I ultimately want. Alright, but we are gonna prefab unpack. So let's go back to here, go back to not necessarily scripts, but the model. Got our UI, that's a small red health bar. The only reason we're doing it this way is because I don't want to change anything in here. I just want to keep everything in here the same. But this specific health bar will be used for my new enemy. And it's the easiest way I found to transfer components from scene to scene. Might be a better way, but I don't know. Alright, let's remove the gizmo. There's my elite bubble. For some odd reason, their position's all the way there. I don't know why the center is there. But if I do 5, what will that? Okay, no, now all bubbles will share the same health bar. Okay. Let's go to experimental model UI and add this to the canvas. But that should be right near the... Wait a sec, where is it? Oh. It's all the way there? Okay. Yeah, I think that's definitely way too big. Okay, let's try filling this out and see how it looks. Let's do whole numbers only. You have to give us a help. I do want to see how this looks though. Oh, there is no NAND mesh agent, okay. Let's add a NAND mesh agent. There we go. Should be good. Forgot that's what we needed to do. Why? Okay, so we need to give this a new tag. Match, you might fix it. Okay, there's a problem here. This canvas should be a little higher. One thing I want to know, and I feel like the answer is in one of the bubbles right here. So we got a blue bubble, right? So in the blue bubble, how does it know which text to spawn? Okay, that makes sense. So let's go back. Okay, so I feel like it's a bullet class for those I'm trying to figure out where the text comes from. We clearly have that somewhere. Yeah, it could be any of these bullets, actually this one right here. Okay, so regular bullet. Floating text particle system damage text particle system. So where do we know where it spawns? so start return sequence, we want to move it up by 5, so it goes up and up and up, and then it's destroyed. Okay, that makes sense. So that's what this does. Okay, so that's good. And we know that bubbles have a paint explosion. So that, okay, this is all coming together. Maximum green. Can we do that? Can we do another HB color? Something like this. I really hate sliders for some odd reason, I don't know why. And by the way, this is not interactable, so yeah, let's try this again. Okay, so can we make this bigger? Yeah, I feel like that would be somewhat better. I just want to see how this looks. Maybe it might not look as good, but we'll find out. I don't know, that looks kind of ugly. Let's change it back. Yeah, I don't know why I hit play again. That's okay. I feel like this is somewhat okay. always trips me up for some reason. See how that looks. Yeah, this is somewhat better. Equidistant. Let's try this out now, I guess. I don't know. Okay. I feel like this might be. So now what we need to do, now that we got it, we need to figure out how to damage this enemy, right? So start update and fixed update, so that's fine. But we also need a way to damage the enemy. Ugh. Let's see, so in our new bubble movement script, we have a destroy bubble. And what does this do? If it's not the right color type, it resets the streak and returns false. Okay. So this is how regular bubble. So we're not really destroying the bubble necessarily, we're just damaging it. So let's add a new method down here. Let's see. So we're sort of taking a lot of the logic from here. And this time around, we're doing. Why is this complaining? Damage bubble. Okay. Private. I guess we can do. Let's see. We want a serialized field. We'll get to this in a sec, but first we need to figure out a way to essentially reflect the bubble's health on start. So we're going to do all that here, but let's see. There should also be now why are we doing this twice? Why are we Oh, okay. AI and UI are completely different things. Duh. So that makes sense. So the thing we want to do here is this. Health settings. We want the max health to be that, and the current health to be this. Okay. So the current health is whatever. Now in the UI, we got the health slider. Okay, so this is where the UI element goes. Now for some odd reason, it did something else that I don't quite get. These are, we can put these at the top. I don't know why I put them at the bottom. Okay, that's okay for now, I guess. Let's see, we don't, on start, we want to do a couple of things. First of all, we got all this stuff here, that's all fine. All that's, like, doing stuff, update position, update location, whatever. Now we're doing, like, health checks. Okay, so update health UI. Well, okay, so what this is doing is basically that. We do need a take damage. Okay. But nah, we don't. We're getting ahead of ourselves. It's just adding way too many things for now. So, fixed update's fine. So we don't necessarily need, like, take damage right now anyway. So fixed update. Okay, so this is all good, right? Right now we're all set for everything. Update health UI we already have. That's good. I think we have it. Yeah, we do. Now, we do need to take damage, but it's writing it in a way that I don't necessarily like. So, damage bubble. Okay. And ultimately, damage bubble would destroy the bubble. So let's think about this. Command score and command streak. Now we want to damage it by an amount, so this one's going to be a bit different. And by the way, let's see, do we even have, the bullets even have a damage amount? Damage text bar, okay, they have the particle effects and whatnot. But how much damage can they do? And what are we setting the damage text to? That's the question. Okay, so what are we setting it to? Spawn object, okay. Hit success. Get current streak, okay. Okay, so it doesn't look like we have anything that determines a bullet's damage. Which, I mean, I guess that's okay. Because we will be adding it soon. So, but either way, we can set it up from here. So we can do, like, float damage amount. So, take damage. So, actually, yeah, like, you can just literally copy that and do that. So, now, we don't want to just do it, like, on willy-nilly, right? So, in the destroy bubble script here, and I don't know why this is, like, commented out. I don't know why that was commented out, actually. I'm sure it serves no purpose now. So, if the bullet type is not equal to a silver bullet, and the object color is not the object color, we want to reset the streak, right? So we don't care exactly. So this is basically a miss. You know what I mean? And this is called in a bunch of different places, and so we just return false. You because clearly this did not work. And for some odd reason, we're wrapping this in a try and catch. I think we should sort of do the same thing here. Okay. Damage bubble does its own thing, and it actually, like, well, we're basically destroying the game object. Okay. So, first of all, we need to toggle visibility, but we don't necessarily, so we want to first check one thing. Is the bullet type silver or color? It's neither of those things. We just now what's object color? Do we have an object color in here? This definitely needs one. Okay, if it's not the object color, we destroy. You know what I mean? So that's what we want to do. So, this is good. Because what this is, all this is saying, hey, if it's not the matching bullet, destroy. Just reset the streak and return false. We don't want to damage the bullet. Or I guess if you want to make it more challenging, we can heal the bullet from the game object, I guess. You can heal the enemy, but I don't know, I'm not that cool. Alright, let's get moving. We only want to increment the score. So, let's think about this, right? So, we do want to set the current health. So this one's a bit different. We want to set the current health to minus the damage amount here. You understand me? We want to... So this we want to do. Okay, this is a bit different, so we got to think outside the box a bit. Update the health UI. Now, if it matches. Okay. Silver. This is why I'm passing in, like, damage amount, because silver bullets will do a certain amount of damage to the bubble. Current health is less than or equal to 0. That's when we want to actually kill off the bullet. So we do want some extra stuff to happen here. Actually I don't like this. Now I'm thinking about something. Now the more I think about it, we do want the pain explosion. And we don't necessarily have this in this one, so let's see if we can get the definition. That we definitely want. So this regular enemies just get destroyed when you hit them on contact. So none of this stuff really applies to the boss enemy. But when they die, that's when we want to, figure that out. So if the current health is less than or equal to 0, then yeah, this is where we would do stuff. Okay. Now, the damage amount is actually what we're damaging the bubble by, and this is all like, specific to the bubble. So first of all, let's define die really quickly so it doesn't complain. So basically we're just returning this back to the object pooler. This is where it spawned from, right? We don't want too many elite enemies to spawn. So you gotta be really careful how we set that up. Okay, so we're almost there. So in our base bullet class, right, wherever we're calling this from. So in the base bullet, we're doing this with regular bullet. Okay. Handle bubble hit. Where's that being called? Oh, that's in the base bullet, okay. That makes sense. So what's interesting is, so what's cool about this is we can actually define a different, collision detection system. If it's another kind of bubble. Now, what do we call this exactly? Elite bubble? Yeah. I feel like that sounds about right. Now, if it's already used up, which means, if it somehow doesn't return to the object pool, then we want to essentially make that clear, like this, hey, this has already been used up, why are you reusing it? You know what I mean? So, that's what this means. So we can just copy that right here. So don't do anything if it's already hit, because we ran into that issue before. Same sort of, same sort of principle here. Just for consistency's sake, let's just copy these two. Took a bunch of debugging just to get to this point. Now, handle bubble hit. Handle elite bubble hit. So that's what we want to do. And we want to destroy delay. Do we have anything in here? We don't have a handle bubble, elite bubble hit. We do have a handle bubble hit. But essentially we need to define a handle elite bubble hit. Right? And that takes in a damage amount. Which I don't think we have anywhere. Now the damage amount doesn't really matter for regular enemies because they die instantly. So we don't really need to pass that in either. Now handle bubble hit. It's called in here. And why is this yelling at me? Oh. So we need to actually implement that. What does it not do? Handle elite bubble hit. Okay, so we need to define that. So okay. Oops. My mouse is like broken. So handle elite bubble hit. Let's see. Now in here, what we're doing is we're getting the elite bubble movement. But this time around, we want the elite bubble controller. Okay, and that's what we got here. Now, I don't think this has an is destroyed. What does send back to pool immediately do? Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. Now we need to do this in 2 different places, right? If that's true, we send it back to the pool. Now, we don't have an undestroyed in the elite bubble, but the regular one does. Let's actually see how we define it. Now, we need to define this somewhere. I'm pretty sure we need to do it right here. Okay. Getting closer. Send back to pool immediately. Okay, good. Else. What are we even using this for? Okay, so we're sort of doing the shake. But we don't need to do that. We don't need to do this at all. Elite enemies are elite enemies, so none of this really applies. So this is even a lot easier than I thought. Okay, so otherwise, hold on. Let's see. We do want to do this. Still does pop, you know what I mean? Don't want to do that necessarily. Destroy sequentially is what? don't have a destroy bubble. We do have a damage bubble somewhere. Hold on. Damage bubble. Okay. So when we damage the bubble, we want to do something. This is already playing the Pain Explosion prefab effect, which is good. But we don't want to send it back to the pool immediately. That'd be bad. Unless, well, we're sending. This time around, we only wanted to show up a score. Hold on a sec. Wait. In die, that's where we want to send it back to the pool. So destroy bubble actually has that logic somewhere. And we're not even playing it anywhere. So what does this do? Is playing yield return null, blah 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 blah. Okay, so let's get this in there. Don't need that, don't need that. Don't need any of this really. Let's see. Okay. Damage. Now, what do we do? Why is this not cooperating? Okay, good. Good, good. We do need that. This isn't doing anything here. Okay, wait. Is it Pain Explosion? Or is it Pain Explosion Particle System? What is it? What is this exactly, bro? Oh, okay. I messed this up. Too many brackets. Hold on. Alright. rare are actually kind of good as far as like returning the particle systems game object. But on die, this is actually a lot simpler than I thought it was. We just return this back to the pool. But do we need to do anything else in here? That's my question. No, doesn't look like we do, right? If it's dead, it's dead. Just saying. If it damaged, if this is, we just want to damage the bubble. And this only returns true if it's dead. But I don't know if this will actually work. Okay, so there's no particle system here. Crap. So returns true, that means it's already destroyed. I guess. Let's think about this a bit. That's where we display the score, presumably. Okay, let's see. If it is popped, that's where we want to play the sound effect. You know what I mean? Actually, wait, no. We just return true. And we don't even need this stuff here. And then, once it's true in the regular bullet, that's where we return, back to the object pool manager. Instance. I'm sorry, is it instance? How do we actually return it back to the pool? Ah, there it is. But in this time around, we're returning the bubble. That game object. Play the pop. And we don't want to play the pop here. We do need to play a sound effect, which we'll get to shortly. But for now, we're just going to leave that out. And we're just going to return this back to the pool. Because we already destroyed it, right? This only returns true if it's destroyed. Okay. The particle system will play no matter what. I guess for testing purposes, we could just like okay, so I feel like that should be good. I want to see if this actually works. Wait, why is this telling me? Oh. Let's just implement this really quickly. Get the bubble. Oh my god. I don't like this mouse. I don't know. Or just USB system is not working right for some odd reason. I don't know what's going on. So it's pretty much the same exact logic here. If it's null or if it's destroyed, it could be either of these things. What's up, Dibaterman?
Dibaterman said, "Yo yo."
How are you doing?
Dibaterman said, "Your music is a little overpowering."
Is it really? Wait, overpowering? I don't know. Does that mean it's too loud or something? Or I don't know. Does that just mean it's too loud? Okay, so if this is true, we just send it back to the pool. Because we haven't done any damage to it. Actually, wait, hold on.
Dibaterman said, "Your voice volume is competing with your music volume."
Oh, is it really? I think you might be right about that. Hold on. You said 4.5 decibels was okay. How's this? Better. Now, I said it before, I'll say it again. This is way simpler. Because we're not checking adjacent enemies this time around. What time is it right now? Oh shiz. How long have I been at this? 74 minutes. That's not true. Can't be. Yo. Frickin' Windows 11. I had to put extra pressure on my mouse. Really stupid, honestly. And then we destroy this mofo. We'll have to return to the pool, but either way, this is all just for testing. Let's see if that cleared that error. Okay.
Dibaterman said, "Not 45, I said 45.
40. Oh. Oh, you're talking about here. Okay. I'll put it here. Just tell me if this is good.
Dibaterman said, 40 is where mine is.
Okay.
Dibaterman said, I maxed the YT volume and set the volume to -40.
There we go. There we go. Yeah, that's a better idea. Now, why is this yelling at me?
And what are you working on?
So, I'm working on a new enemy type called an elite enemy. So, this right now is a blue bubble. Hold on, let me actually set that to blue before I forget. -20. Okay. There we go. I think that should be good. Okay.
Debaterman
Maybe it's my headphones.
said. Perfect.
-20. I think -20 is good. Yeah, thanks for that. Anyway, so I'm working on an elite enemy. And this basically like is more of a, not necessarily a boss, but just like a more powerful enemy that has NavMesh AI. Hey, let me think about this. F. Yo, why is my mouse? It just doesn't want to cooperate, dude. Okay, so we don't need anything else in there, I guess. Could just leave that the way it is.
Debaterman said.
Okay.
In your game, keep it simple. I think no.
You think no? Keep it simple? I mean, you're right.
Debaterman said. I would imagine the first boss being a bubble that takes more hits but spawns bubbles from itself.
Why is there an error? What's it saying?
Debaterman said. This way later on it can be just an elite enemy. Debaterman said. And the enemy logic you already have would fit right in.
I think I messed something up. Hold on. Oh, I need the paint explosion. Duh. Should probably find out where it is.
Debaterman said. I can imagine it spawns bubbles in like a spiral pattern. Debaterman said. That would be cool.
That actually would be cool.
Debaterman said. At key points in its travel.
Like a moving spawner kind of thing. Yeah. I do like that. What does this do? Oh, okay.
Debaterman said. Right. Debaterman said. Like when you get it every 10. Debaterman said. It would spawn. Debaterman said. Then another boss that duplicates itself at key points. Debaterman
Ooh, nice.
said. Then another that does both duplicating itself and spawning mobs.
These are all good ideas. It's a good thing I'm streaming this so I can definitely. Okay, so there's a problem. The bullet should return back to the pool. Pretty much all bullets should do that. And we should also do that on the homing bullet.
Baderman said, I sent you my pooler, or you using your own?
I'm using my own.
Said, if it's mine on disable, should send it to the pool. Baderman said, 100.
Yeah, I built mine like earlier this year from a tutorial, Sasquatch Studios. Actually, if you could send me your pooler, I could implement it. I am using your game feel. That's a fact. Why is the music stopped? Hold on. We're not playing music anymore. So, I just saw The Witcher Season 4, and it was a bloodbath, bro. God. Yikes. This is blowing up my eardrums. Hold on. There we go. Okay, let me turn my UI on. Why is it not lowering the health? Okay, let's see. Max health is there. UI slide bar is there.
Said,
and what I'm trying to do.
If you enjoy the stream.
Start. That's all good. Current health divided by max health. What? See if that's doing anything. Oh my god. What a morning. Oh, dang. This is stupid. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, I fixed it. How did I miss that? Okay, so there's a problem. Yeah, that's good. Okay, every bullet should have a damage amount, but for some odd reason, it's not.
Me, baby.
Bro.
Baderman.
Is there a damage amount? Oh, why is it 0?
I was thinking to stream today, but saw you streaming and figured I'd rather watch. Was planning on doing a profile of the Catacomb Crawler project.
Bro, that Catacomb Crawler is my favorite character now in that game. Is Vlad the Impaler.
Me, baby.
Not the other guy, like the guy with the gun. I like the Vlad the Impaler is actually way more interesting. Like, just better, like you can actually steal other like NPCs' health. I thought that was cool.
Baderman said, Vlad is fun.
So I'm gonna max him out, basically, just in every play session. So I don't have to rely on green hearts.
Baderman said, "He's my fave too."
Yeah, Vlad is definitely... The other characters are okay. It's just that, you know, Vlad is better. Okay.
Baderman said, "The guy with the gun is the strongest though Imo." Baderman said, "Like his gravity shot." Baderman said, "With low CD." Baderman said, "Is nuts."
Guess. Okay, I think that should be good, now that we have some damage amount set. This is a... yeah, that's the kind of game I'm definitely gonna keep. Why is my health bar not...
said, "You basically control the battlefield, pulling all moves to one area." Baderman said, "Well, when crafting and fusing is released, especially fusing." Baderman said, "You can craft more champions and fuse them to make stronger ones."
Okay, wait a sec. This laptop is having problems. Set health bar. Okay. Kind of a hacky fix, but it'll work.
Baderman said, "I'll share that with Really. He's totally happy for that feedback."
Yeah, you guys are like doing really well. Okay. I think that actually might fix it. What do you think? Alright, that's what I want. Not necessarily. So let's look at the base bullet class and see Start return sequence. Okay, so optional. I'm gonna make an optional parameter. Is that how you do it? Can we not do it like that? Oh, okay, this is the C# syntax.
Baderman said, "It's hard, but this I feel is the final yard."
Is the final...
Baderman said, "The good news is I built all the remaining systems as prototypes, so nothing needs to be done conceptually."
That's good. Hit success is what? Yes. Let me see. How am I doing this?
Baderman said, "Really is the closer on this, though he's got to work with the artists and sound guys to get this over the finish line."
Yeah, like coordination.
Baderman said, "I am running through the code base, especially the server, to catch any bugs." Baderman said, "Also back-end stuff and building the admin menu."
Also the store. Yeah, you said that already. Okay. Yo, I'm actually pretty excited for you. The game you're working on, that game is cool. Like, and I usually don't praise mobile games, ever. Okay, so what are we doing here?
Baderman said, "My hope is we keep it so everything you can buy you can earn by just playing."
Okay, so you might want to do this for the other ones too. Yeah, like don't make it too predatory, which I don't think you guys will be doing that. If it's a free game, you should definitely monetize it though. Makes no sense. I feel like there's a monetizing games isn't inherently bad, in my personal opinion. That missed. That shouldn't have missed.
Baderman said, "Like all things are done through red rubies eventually, which you get through playing."
Did I not hit save? Trying to think about this. Hold on. Okay, if it is false, you do it that way. Actually, that should be. Bro, why is my mouse, like, not?
Debaterman said, so it's really more about okay, you can play for some time or drop and get that progress.
Okay, I think this actually might work. Whoa, why? That's interesting.
Debaterman said, but some things are locked behind actually playing. Debaterman
See, that's way too high.
like the skill tree, the items, etc.
Yeah, that you actually have to play the game to unlock. Because the thing is, you want people to keep playing it. Oh, why is it all the way up there? Damage pop effect, okay. What did I set it for? 50? What if I did 25? Or 30 even. Yeah, 30 sounds good. Nah, she does 30 really sound good. Because the thing is, you want to be able to see it. 26. Yeah, 26 is good, I guess.
Debaterman said, my only gripe is that Boss Does T seem to care about the game's rules. Debaterman.
Which boss? This boss?
Where the goal is to get to the end zone. Debaterman said, it's focused on you.
Well, I mean, pretty much every enemy. Or are you talking about your game or mine? Dude, why is my mouse being glitchy AF?
Die Baderman said, unless this is a different game mode.
This is a survival
Baderman
game mode.
said, yours.
Oh. This is survival mode, where all enemies, you're the target. Actually, wait, let's do it this way.
Die Baderman said, okay, that makes sense. Die Baderman said, LOL, you got inspired by Catacomb Crawler.
Yeah. Well, Vampire Survivor, but
Die Baderman said, really would be super happy. Die Baderman said, have you unlocked infinite mode yet?
In Catacomb Crawlers, no, I have not. Hopefully I will, though. One of these days. How do you unlock infinite mode? Do you just, like, play through the main level or something, or... that makes no sense, hold on.
Die Baderman said, I think it unlocked when you reach stage 6. Die Baderman said, the idea is you need to be that strong to do infinite meaningfully.
Okay, so... let's see... This I don't know how to do. Hold on. Come on, this freaking. Oh, okay. Okay, that's pretty simple then. That's what I thought. Okay, what does that mean? Let's see. Doesn't H exist? Is that why? Bro. Let me try this. This is giving me errors. Oh, duh. Hold on. I'm an idiot. Ah. Okay. That actually is it. Okay, that's what I was trying to do. Doesn't help when my mouse is like not highlighting properly, dude.
Baderman said, "That's some good looking code." Baderman
Thanks.
said, "Not bad."
If I can improve my gaming skills, I feel like in order to be a good game developer, you have to be a good gamer. So, me being a good gamer, I need to work on that. I've been thinking about this last night. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just wish I was as good as a gamer as myself. As my frickin'... I feel like practice makes perfect in any context. There we go.
Dibaterman said, "Yep, put the time in and you will see results, but that isn't coherent. Being a good gamer does not equal being good at all games."
Yeah, true. My biggest problem is when I start a new game, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, so I'm just like scrambling. I guess that's true. Okay, let's...
Nightbot said, "Don't forget to like, subscribe if you enjoy the stream."
Thank you, Nightbot. We'll get to this in a sec, but let's try this out.
Dibaterman said, "LOL, if you were good at all the games you played, it wouldn't be as entertaining, imo."
Yeah, I guess that's true. That's my brand. I'm just bad at video games. Aside from Shadow of War and maybe...
Dibaterman said, "It's a hero's journey also."
Just like your game. Actually, yeah, so in that case, well, we can do the base bullet class. It's not that. I think I made this one too OP.
Said, "Man, I hate the winter. I spend more time under comforters and blankets than working."
Same.
Dibaterman said, "Like, I have to be super optimal with the time I do spend on projects."
Yeah. Winters are also, not to mention, no sunlight. Limited access to sunlight. That's also a problem. For me, anyway. Okay, I made this enemy way too strong.
Dibaterman said, Well, I mean we get up from like 5 a.m. to work, or at least I do. Die Baderman said. So the sun isn't an issue.
Okay, maybe it's not sunlight. I don't know.
Die Baderman said. But yeah, at my old job it was annoying I didn't have a windowed office.
Okay.
Die Baderman said. That sucked. Get to work at 6 a.m. and leave at 5 p.m. later. When I got higher up though, I would not stay long hours.
6 a.m. to 5 p.m. Bro. That's crazy. I don't know how I would survive that. I probably wouldn't.
Die Baderman said. Got to work at 6 a.m. and left at 2 p.m. and would beat traffic every day back. Die Baderman said. Was awesome. Die Baderman said. Difference was 45 minutes to an hour vs later on always being 12 to 15 minutes trips to and from work.
Oh, so the driving. Okay.
Die Baderman said. That's part of why I quit that job. I just really wanted to enjoy my time alive.
It's an interesting perspective.
Die Baderman said. There were a lot of things that led to that resignation, but it was needed. Die Baderman said. Now if I waste my time it's because I wanted to, not because a company put me in a situation where I was wasting my time.
Why is this? Okay. I should probably get a wired mouse. I don't know why I have a wireless one. I'm hoping I can, one day get to that position, but I don't know. That'll be like decades down the line.
Die Baderman said. At a certain point you have to be selfish on your own behalf since no one else will do that, lol.
Yeah, true. I'm starting to realize that more and more. Hey. Okay, so now we have this set up, we can actually probably test this motherfucker.
Debaterman said, as long as you put in the time you will get results.
That is like wise words of wisdom. Let's see. I don't disagree. That is actually like true. Bro, what the freaking hell, man? This computer is just driving me insane. Alright, this is called the Elite Blue Bubble. Why can't I drag anything, dude? Yes. I'm right. The problem is my mouse is just being a pain. Let's see, particle system, particle effects, camo. See, that's the problem. There we go. Let's see how this works. Should still work the same. Good. That's good enough. Let's prefabify this. What the freaking hell, dude? Sorry, I'm fighting a war with my mouse. It looks like I had to put extra pressure on it. Which makes it impossible to do virtually anything.
Dibaterman said, "Yep, happened to me earlier this year."
What, the
Dibaterman
mouse?
said, "Had to get a new one."
I don't think it's the mouse. I think it's a USB port. I need to figure out how to fix it sooner. I think I might actually do that. Just get a new one.
Mehul Prasad JVHW said,
Yo, what's up? How are you doing?
Mehul Prasad JBHW said, "Not the usual streaming time but works for me."
Okay. So if it's a silver bullet, we want to make sure... I feel like if it's a silver bullet, we don't want to give players... Like, this will hit no matter what.
Said, "What doing?"
Oh, I'm working on a new enemy type. I'll actually show you my game in a sec, once I finish this. For silver bullets, let's see. I had the right instinct, actually. Let me just copy this. There. The tip of my mouse is more responsive, apparently. There. For some odd reason, that's the truth. With all my device I'm using, not just this one. So, same exact thing. Feel like that should be better. Well. So this will actually work. So let me go to my spawner. My new spawner. I don't know if that's the new one. This is the one that's new. Okay, so let's actually like familiarize ourselves with this. Hey.
Mehul Prasad JVHW said, "Wait, you wrote they should be spawning commonly."
Uncommonly. Did I say commonly? Wait, hold on. Maybe you're right. Elite enemy spawning. I think it actually adjusts for typos, which is kind of cool. Wait, why is this playing again? Let's actually see if there's anything else in here that's good. Oh, that's interesting.
Mehul Prasad JVHW said, "Maybe try getting it to make a system where you can tweak the value for each spawner."
Maybe. I thought about that. Actually, that's what I had before. Okay. So now, we should actually have some elites. Why is my brain farting? Did I not save? Wait. Wait, hold on. This is Bubble Spawn Point Manager, which it is. Wait, I asked her for elite enemies, apparently. Ah, stop. Unless it didn't add them in.
Said, "I hope Stoner Jesus starts streaming on YT soon." Mehul Prasad JVHW
Where is he streaming now? Twitch?
said, "Holy script's actually better than what I do. I usually have 40 kilobyte files and stuff." Dibaterman said, "I really dislike watching streams on Twitch."
Yeah, Twitch is annoying. Especially what happened with Emiru. If you know who Emiru is, like... Well, I don't know if that's necessarily Twitch's fault, but... See, I think 6 is decent.
Dibaterman
Ow!
said, "And I just mean it feels more cluttered."
Hmm. He also adds. Twitch has an ad problem. We're missing one. Bro! I hate this thing. Hold on. There we go. Why do I have to, like, touch the tip? Alright, I think that should be good. Alright, let's go back to the other levels. I realized I missed an important thing. So, we need a nav mesh surface on every level. Alright.
Dibaterman said. What?
Oh, because
Mehul Prasad
do I actually need a nav
JBHW
mesh?
said. Time to get to generating nav meshes. Dibaterman said. Are there obstacles?
Oh, there are no obstacles. But wait, do I even... do I actually need an nav mesh? Actually, do I even need one? Hold on. Maybe I don't. Maybe I'm just saying I do, for no apparent reason.
Dibaterman said. So you don't have any need to use agents if you have no collisions. Dibaterman
Well, there are collisions.
just use math. Knifed said. Don't forget to like subscribe if you enjoy the stream. Dibaterman
Why am I shooting?
said. Simple lerps go a long way.
Okay. That... so it turns out I need one.
Dibaterman said. A super simple script WHERE enemies chase the player. Dibaterman said. Script. Mehul Prasad JBHW said. There are objects to avoid like each other.
Alright,
Dibaterman said. And now you don't need that if you are using math correctly.
I mean, this entire enemy model is built on nav meshes.
Dibaterman said. Then you break the area into quads around a player and set how many things can be in those quads. Dibaterman said. If you already using nav mesh, go ahead.
Okay, I think this should be good. Let's try this. I just want to see what it looks like in one level. Then I'm gonna, like, finish the other levels. Yeah, it shouldn't error now, because... where are the elites? Ah, where? Oof. It's on, big guy. I got purples all over the place. I need to see this. Look at that. I'm just seeing what it looks like on the mini-map. Wait.
Dibaterman
Dang, bro. Look at that.
A key thing to note about Survivor games is that they tend to have a lot going on. Dibaterman said. So nav mesh is more for like having 30 or so things running around.
Yeah, I wasn't
Dibaterman
joking when I said my mouse was broken.
So they tend to use simple chase scripts. Dibaterman said. Then throw in an idle timer where enemies will do some other behavior. Dibaterman
Okay, something's off here.
said. To give the illusion of variety. Mehul Prasad JVHW said. My left click is iffy, 2 sucks.
It might be a USB problem. Hold on a sec, let me think.
Mehul
Return
Prasad
to pool.
JVHW said. Try giving them Pac-Man behavior.
Hackman behavior, yeah. That actually sounds interesting. The regular... Trying to think here, hold on. Why is this not doing anything?
Mehul Prasad JVHW said. Inky Pinky Pinky and Clyde want a turn to shoot bubbles.
Okay, wait a sec. I think I know what it's doing. Or at least I should know what it's doing. Alright, let's try it again. Okay, let me get my controller out, because I got controller support working, and it's way better than mouse and keyboard. Let's be real. Come on. Okay. I don't know why this is happening. Unity editor fallback window, invalid editor. Okay. Happy now? Hmm. I need to figure out where this elite enemy is coming from, because I can't seem to find him. Why is the frame rate bad? Shouldn't be bad. Oh, there you are. There you are, big boy. There you are. Who is this? Fuck. How am I spawning the elite bubble? Hold on. You know what? Let's do this. I feel like destroying should be sufficient. Okay, that should actually work. Let's try that. The problem was, it was instantiating it instead of sending it back to the pool, so it had no idea what to do. Alright, let's try it. that even supposed to happen? Where's the elite enemy? Should be an elite enemy somewhere. Where's the elites? I think I know what's going on. Dude, this mouse is effed. Feel like we should do that would be better. Yeah, that'd be way better. Hmm. That should be it. Yeah, I feel like that should be it. Dude, why is my mouse just being a pain?
Mehul Prasad JBHW said, "I'm back, what did I miss?"
Not you didn't miss much. I figured out I need to learn the difference between active self and, active. Like, whether something's null or not. Which I'm pretty sure I did, because I must have fixed the issue. Okay. Is there an elite enemy? Come on. Spawn. Oh, there is an elite enemy. Hell yeah. That worked. Just wanted to make sure that did actually work.
Mehul Prasad JBHW said, "This looks really good. How long in are you?"
I started this in July 2024. I don't remember the exact start date, but I'm like a year and a half in. Almost 2 years. Like 2024, so I guess like 2025. I just work on this whenever I can. So I'm gonna give this enemy way more health than it needs. Just, you know. But I want to make it random. So it's actually working as it should be. Alright, so I'm gonna end the stream here and just I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end the stream here and just add the nav mesh to all the other levels, because pretty much every level is gonna have an elite enemy that chases the player, regardless of whether we're in bubble fall mode or not. You know what I mean? So there's gonna be more objectives for the player to look. Yeah. Sorry, lost my train of thought. And yeah, once I get that in, I feel like we should be moving along nicely. Hopefully Roman can start streaming again. I don't know.
Mehul Prasad JBHW said, "I was here for 15 minutes, but it's been a good stream."
Yeah, I appreciate you being here. I might come back later today. We're gonna play some more Ball X Pit. I need a grind in Ball X Pit, so we're definitely gonna be doing that if you're around later. I haven't played Ball and Pit for a while, so we're definitely gonna be doing some of that. I'm just not sure how I'm gonna like title it though. Ball X Pit, you know. I appreciate you stopping in as always. Alright. I think we get the point here, so this is good. Okay. I will see you all later. Thank you all for stopping in, and I will see you around.